Hello, I'm talking to you here from Berthon HQ in Lymington. Today we will be doing a walkthrough on Sweet Chariot. She is a Farr 60 Pilothouse built in 1999 by Yacht with of course a Farr designed hull. Here we are starting at her transom. As you can see, she's currently ashore on one of our gantries. There you can see her davits, which hold a 4-metre Avon rib with a 30 horsepower Mercury outboard, which has just come back from having a big old service and is all ready to go, stowed underneath the boat. Quick glance up at her impressive rig, which we'll talk a bit more about later. She has had the luxury of having a brand new teak deck in the summer of 2018, as you'll get a glance of that as we hop up onto the deck. So she arrived back from the Caribbean in the beginning of 2018, then had the new deck and then arrived with us towards the end of the summer. There you can see her aft there. She's got two nice big lazarette lockers there. Quick view of her radar, which is mounted on a pole. Have a quick look up forward. And there you get a glance of her impressive cockpit. She's got this hardtop on the cockpit, which the owner added on from new with the sides to it. It's an absolutely fantastic space in there and really does offer safe sailing, to the fact that you can stay in that nice cockpit. And of course, with her impressive hull, she offers fast and comfortable passage times. Now we'll head up to the bow. The boat is fully run on hydraulics. There you can see she's got two Selden hydraulic furlers and her Lumar 2500 hydraulic windlass, which has got a Bruce anchor and 60 metres of chain. 30 of that is galvanised, so it looks nice and smart. It's a nice view aft. You can see her nice lines. And now we'll have a glimpse up at the rig. So as I said, it's a Selden rig. It's aluminium painted white. She's got hydraulic in-mast furling, and that main is a Sanders mainsail from 2011. She's also got rod rigging, and there's her Navtec hydraulic vang. And we have a quick glimpse at her windscreen there, which has got an opening in it to allow a good through flow when in tropics. And there's a view from the starboard side, and there you can just see her nice big deck saloon windows. And there we have her winches. Her forward winches are for her running backstays, and they are electric, and all the rest are hydraulic. So there are lots of options. And now we will head into the cockpit. As you can see, we've got the cockpit cushions out. There's also some openings in the roof as well, and clear patches to allow you to see up to the sail. There's a chart plotter. All her nav gear was replaced in 2017, so she's got a nice new set of Raymarine on board. There we have her engine control panel. It's a really nice sized cockpit as well. I will have a quick glance now with her cockpit table up. You can see what space that takes in the cockpit. And back to the helm, and we will walk around the other side of the helm to have a look at that. You just saw there, she's actually got openings in the sides of the cockpit there, and the roof folds up as well to allow even easier access into the side of the cockpit. So there's the rest of her Raymarine nav gear. Got her autopilot there. There's her hydraulic control for the thruster, and also controls for all the furling gear as well. And there you can see you've got good visibility up forward. Right, we are now going to magically appear down below. So here we are. Quick spin round of her very impressive grand saloon. As you can see, it is raised so light just floods in through those big windows, and it also provides full all-round vision. So offset to starboard we have the seating area, really nice tan leather upholstery, a nice sized table. She also has 3 director's chairs which sit this side of the table. They're cleverly stowed in the drawers underneath the table, and that makes full advantage of the space. So that's looking back aft. There's her companionway, which is very grand as well. And there's her galley. So on Sweet Chariot, her galley is raised slightly compared to the other Farr 60s. This was her owner's choice to make it more involved into the saloon. She's also got the luxury of 4 fridges or freezers. They can all be cooled down and used as either a fridge or a freezer via 24-volt compressors. There's a very smart hob, 4-burner hob. It's an Alps gas cooker with, of course, the oven and grill. And quick view into all 4 of those. She's also rather impressively got a wine cellar under the floor, which of course every boat must have. And a storage all the way around and also underneath as well. Then just forward of the galley, we've got these 2 nice armchairs instead of a chart table. Again, the owner's choice on build. Great spot to sit when sailing or when at anchor relaxing, and what's great is that you can see out through those big deck saloon windows. So into the first guest cabin. This is on the port side now. See, nice sized double. Storage above the berth, and then a wardrobe just forward of that. There's Harry, our glamorous cameraman. Into the ensuite. So both guest cabins have an ensuite, so your guests are certainly going to be living in luxury. It's got a pull-out shower there to be used as a wet room. Now up forward here we have either what can be used as a crew cabin or a great workroom. At the moment you can see we've got the Genoa and the staysail stowed in there. It's got a hatch, so if you did have crew they can access it from the deck as well. Now we will head back aft and turn to starboard and into the second guest cabin. So we have another double berth again. On this side the berth can actually be extended out just to make it that bit wider. There you can see storage below and above as well, the same as in the port cabin. There's the wardrobe, and then once again into the ensuite heads, again with pull-out shower. So it really is quite generous guest accommodation. And now we'll walk back through the saloon and down aft. So first off here we have a day heads, so great location, come down the companionway and it's just there to starboard. All her heads throughout, they're all vacuum flush toilets. Next we've got what is a great passage cabin. She's got a bunk cabin here, so 2 bunks, and those are actually her cockpit cushions on that bottom bunk. We filmed the interior section on a different day to the exterior, so hence they've magically appeared from the cockpit into this cabin. And now into her palatial aft cabin. It really is enormous. the owner's done some really nice touches in here. As you can see, the bed faces aft, so when at anchor you can lie in bed and look at the hopefully wonderful sunny view. Quick look all the way around the cabin. So to starboard here we've got a hanging locker and a proper dressing table, which should go down well with the female audience. And there we have a wardrobe as well, so she's really not short of stowage space. To port we've got a nice sofa, which I've often had clients ask what's the point of having it, but I have found that it's a great place to sit and get dressed when you're at sea. Now into her impressive ensuite heads to the master cabin. Yes, that is a bath. It's got an ergonomic shape in it to save water. She's also got a shower there, so you do have a heads with a bath and a shower. It really is quite special. Right, now we will head back up forward. We'll have a quick look in the centre of the boat here. We've got the machinery space. So here we have her Fisher Panda generator. Her water making control is also in here, so no needs to worry about running the bath. And just forward of that we've got her PTO for the hydraulics. There's her switch panel, so everything in one place. Once again, as if by magic, I have actually opened up the engine bay, which is below the saloon floor. So in here we have a turbocharged Yanmar 4LH HTE, which is a 140 horsepower engine. You can actually open up both sides of the engine bay by lifting the table as well. So there we have it, Sweet Chariot. She's a rather impressive Farr 60, offering safe, fast, rewarding sailing wherever you wish to go. And dare I say it, your chariot awaits.